Feel free to take as much time as you like to answer this question. What does it mean to be beautiful?
Um,
Alright. Starting off with a hard hitter.
Beauty has always been something that has fascinated me. Whether it was hair, makeup, skincare, body image, I've always been obsessed with a concept which was seemingly so unattainable. As I grow older, I now ask myself, what even is beauty? To find an answer, I've sat down with some of my closest friends for another opinion on the matter, to see how their idea of beauty is different. After all, beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
you know, I don't think there's really one way to answer that kind of question.
Beautiful is kind of a subjective thing. It's relative to everybody.
I mean, speaking from like a physical aesthetic, you've got a lot of cross-cultural differences. When you think of beauty in terms of a media standpoint, you're thinking white,
Pretty white skin,
Skinny.
small, thin figure,
Tall.
blonde.
flawless,
Makeup.
symmetrical face.
And Photoshop even.
It sounds like they're purposefully using language for an unachievable goal.
Through use of language, through use of repetition of cultural norms and standards, and through the exaggeration of these standards, it creates kind of a subconscious idea of this is how you're supposed to look.
Women are told that beauty is where you're supposed to be. Like, that's supposed to be on your mind at all times.
For women, you have to be really super effeminate, and for men, there's like this sort of heroic, you know, warrior aura that you're supposed to demonstrate. It's very stylized and it's very unrealistic in day-to-day life.
We can't really win, it feels like.
People don't realize that media is literally everything we consume. You know, we're talking movies, video games, books.
We live our daily lives checking the media and we all want to fit in.
We shouldn't take media standards onto ourselves and expect one another to submit and achieve these kind of arbitrary standards of beauty that really are deeply rooted in racism and exaggeration of gender. You know, it's hard to not think about those things when somebody points out, you know, hey, guess what, from top to bottom, you look wrong. I really think Photoshop has had a very negative impact on beauty standards because it's really warped what we consider to be average builds and average looks.
They don't want people to know that other people, like these celebrities that they're photoshopping, actually have flaws. Women and men like myself and anybody who wants to fit in or feel comfortable in their environment uses Photoshop in order to make themselves look more like what they think people are looking for.
I just think about like the Victoria's Secret ads where they're all like uber photoshopped. Brands like Aerie don't photoshop their girls anymore. It's all just girls. And I think that's nice.
The media shouldn't be that influential.
But you also have to look at that sort of thing objectively.
And we need to be able to realize what's happening and say, hey, this is wrong, we need to change this going forward because there's no reason that we should have to fit these standards.
To anybody out there, male or female or otherwise, who isn't comfortable in their skin.
At the end of the day, what's really important is taking the steps that you need to make yourself happy. When I lay my head down at night, I'm the only one who I have to be pleased with.
Nobody should ever make you feel like you're not beautiful because no matter what, you are.
You are born perfect the way you are. And if that mantra doesn't suit you, perfection is stupid anyway.